Hello and welcome to Gary's Classic Cars. This is another episode where we are going to go to Heskin Hall. So today I'm taking the Singer Chamois Sport. It's not been out for quite a while, so I thought I'll give it a run. I got some fuel earlier on in the fuel can because it was really low, because it just seems to evaporate these days, and put a gallon or so in, so hopefully we're on our way shortly. Weather's not great. Been horrendous last night with the rain, but it seems to have dried off a bit, so hopefully we're okay. So like I say, today we're going in the Chamois, and the Fiesta and the Sunbeam are tucked away in the garage, ready for the next show, which will be the Fiesta. So we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're just nearing Heskin Hall, which is just round the corner. It's a nice little meet, this. I'm not sure what will be there because the weather's a bit damp, so it may put some people off, but if we don't support these shows, no matter what the weather is, they'll end up finishing and then we'll all have nowhere to go. So shortly we'll be just nipping in, just on this bend here, coming up, and let's see what there is to see. Speak to you soon. Okay, so we're at Heskin Hall and there's a massive turnout. There's a Mark 1 1600 GT Capri in white. Not seen this before, with a matte black bonnet. It's a very nice car. I don't know how long it's been restored, but it's got looks clean. The usual sloping dash inside, if you can see. Nice black velour interior. Leatherette, sorry. Yeah, very nice. And next to that's one of my favourites, a lovely Renault 5 GT Turbo, finished in silver. And that does look nice. 1989. And these are quite a fancy trim in them in the day. That's nice, that. I'd definitely have one of them. I'd definitely have that. Next to that's a beautiful Moggy Miner, Trafalgar Blue. Another really nice, well presented car. And a modern retro classic Rover 75, a beautiful maroon colour. And here's another one of my favourites, Rover 2000 TC 1968. Still got the little indicate side light knobs on the side. I really like this. Beautiful car, that. Absolutely beautiful car. Very early one. I think they came out in 1963, so that's a 68. 5 years into production. Nice interior, manual. Strip speedo. Very nice indeed. Moving on, there's a Blaze MGB GT, 1973. Very clean. Do like Blaze as a colour. And then another really tidy Morris Minor, looks like Trafalgar Blue. Yep. Odd spot lamps on the front. Unusual support bracket. Again, lovely looking car. Sounded very nice as it drove in. And the usual centre speedo, really nice. A few other modern American stuff over there. RX-7, I think it is. Morgan. And then a little Morris. It's beautiful. Morris Minor. What a beautiful looking car that is. Very nice. Very nice little wooden dash in there. Big steering wheel. 66, I think, midget coming in red. Really nice. Getting a bit full now in here. Yeah. Nice little note on it. So we've got the Daimler Sovereign. I saw this last weekend at Cape Charity Farm and said it was a Daimler Jag Mark 10, but it's actually a Daimler Sovereign. It's a beautiful looking car, really nice. Right, so we're onto the main field, and I've come with my Singer Chamois Sport today. Give us a run out, and it's really good. I'm parked next to this beautiful left-hand drive traction Avant, one of my all-time favourites. Citroens. I just love these. Real classic. But, there you go. I'll have one day maybe. Next one, XK8. Just been chatting to the owner. He's had that 15 years plus, 20 years. He loves it, which is good for him. Next to a nice little 911 water cooled. Here's another one of my favourites, Volvo Amazon. What a car. These are wonderful. 121. Looks like it's on banded steels. Lovely interior. Look at that. Fantastic. Really nice car, that. My dad had a 144 in that colour. I can't remember what red it was, but his was 1970. A really nice car. Two-door as well. And then next to that's a lovely Renault 12 TL, which was at Charity Farm last week. Quite rare these days because I don't think they lasted very much with corrosion. Whatnot, usual Renaults. And then next to it's a 1966 Austin A40. Now, I do quite like these as well. It's a lovely looking car with a white roof. Just something about them. British Leyland in the 60s and 70s. Fantastic. Very similar dash to the A35, but just to the side and now in the centre. Really nice looking car. That one, really nice. And then this is the TR7 V8 we looked at last week. Another lovely car. Have them in the collection one day. It's a nice V6 SLK. Will be becoming a future classic, I've no doubt. And then a nice Morris Minor in Bermuda blue. I think again that was at the show last week, along with the black XR3i 82, one of the early ones. I think they came out in 81. And we've got a very early midget. I've seen this all over the place. It's a beautiful little thing. I'm sure this was at Silverstone last year on the MG midget stand. The number plate looks quite familiar. Look at that for a dash. All red, red on red on red. It looks really nice. And we've got next to that another MG 73 model in the Snowberry White BGT. Used to have one of them in mine was a 72 in teal blue. Really good looking car. And then a Mark III Granada, I think it is this. Gear, beautiful. I think that's Caspian blue. Had an XR2 that colour many years ago. He's very security conscious, got a big chain and padlock round the steering wheel. Fords unfortunately seem to be ripe, I suppose, for any other classic for theft. So I do understand, but maybe a little bit over the top at a car show, but if that's what the owner wants to do, that's fine, isn't it? So on to the next part of the field is a nice little 1990 John Cooper. Finished in, it's 93, according to the reg, but it's not being flame red. And then this is Gary Tocher's creation. He's bought his Quantum H1, I believe, which is based on a Mark III Fiesta fiberglass. So you've got rid of all the corrosion issues. He's got quite a following. He's got a good web page he's trying to build up for the Quantums, so I'll put a link in the video for it. Yeah, you can see the familiarities with the Fiesta backlights. I think the early ones were based on the Mark II Fiesta, but they're getting rarer now, so obviously people started looking at the later ones, and it's got all the difficult to see that, and it got all the Ford dash in it, finishing a nice metallic blue. And an MG ZR here in the dark grey metallic. Nice looking car, a great car really. The headlamp's just going a bit dull, but a bit of a polish up would do alright. And a bit of a modern MX5, and then I think that's a Mark 1 MX5, an early one in a bronzy colour. And another car I quite like, the Fiat Abarth Spider. Basically an MX5, but better looking. Really, probably drive exactly the same. Then we've got this nice Morgan in that dark metallic blue on a D plate. Not really my cup of tea, but I do respect people's opinion on them. Just a bit low to the ground. I think you get a bit worried driving them on the motorway, but you know. And we've got a lovely Series 2 XJ 4.2 Jaguar. That's beautiful in red. Proper executive car with chrome wheels and a really nice leather interior. Going 92,000 on the clock. Beautiful car that. Quite a big car as well. But it's very, very well looked after. Indeed. Straight as a die. It is. On to another XR3. This was again at St Catherine's last week, a black one. It's funny, you've got a Y plate and then a X plate. It's nice to see. See the motor in force. No other Fiestas here yet, so maybe I should have brought mine, but hey ho, do something different. There's a nice Porsche Boxster. And then another Jag, an MX-5 over there. And a Volvo. Yeah, these are coming to their own a bit now. Massive motor. Got quite a good following. And then a Saab 9.3 convertible. Very, very clean. And then a nice Ferrari. I don't know what this is. I think it's I don't know what it is actually. I'm not a Ferrari aficionado. I don't think it'll tell me on the back. No. I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look around here. But a lovely bit of kit. What's a Mondial? Yeah. Hooked up on the trees there. Another beautiful car. I think that might be my friend Rick's actually. If I'm not mistaken, the guy with the Magentas GT6 manual. Yeah, really nice car. Then we got the Rover 400, which we saw last week, still for sale. Yeah, if anyone's interested. 1990, 1800 quid. Next to an American Corvette, 5.7 litre gas guzzler. And we've got another Amazon, 1969. Now this one looks a bit like it's tuned a bit. Big servo on it. Twin carbs. Really nice in the blue. I don't know what it is. What does it say? Historic rally car. So it's all kitted out. You can see in there. Very good, is it really, that for interior to see. Again, nice looking car. That's two of them. Another two-door as well. And they've got a big Mustang here, modern Mustang, and then huge Buick Impala, I think it is. What a bit of kit that is. When you look at what the Yanks were building, and we were building Moggy Miners, just unbelievable. What a car! What a car! It's a super, it says, and it certainly is. Got a super interior. And just look at the window line on that. It's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we've got another array of Mustangs. There's one 5 litre. It's got flashing lights, like maybe replicating a cop car maybe. Then a nice yellow V8 convertible. Sound beautiful, don't they? But not for me, I'm afraid. And then the Range Rover. I think it's a P38. That they're quite rare on the ground these days. I think a lot of them got scrapped because they were a bit unreliable at the time. But that's a clean looking Range Rover. So here's a treat. Big American school bus. An International. What a monster. So I've read up on this. Actually shortened the back of it by about 6 foot and grafted the back on. So and he goes around to all the shows with the kids and that. So it's really great. Really great bit of kit. Yeah. And here's an early Land Rover. I'm not up on these, it's a Series 1, but it won't start, so there's something wrong with it somewhere. We'll see what happens. I'm sure you'll get it going. It's a beautiful bit of kit. Really good. Over at the front here we've got TBRs, a specialist section The TVRs, yeah, there's quite a few of them. Steamed up windows must be leaking in. And the TVR, Lancashire region. There's 8 of them in total, and all sorts of colours: green, blue, grey, blue, yellow, silver. I know it is. Seen it there. Yeah. It's a nice yellow one, isn't it? Yeah. We'll just sort of have a little walk around the front. Here's the hall. Beautiful hall. And a few little craft stalls there. And it's quite a good venue actually, and just over the far way, Heskin Hall there, there's some shops and a cafe and whatnot for Joe Public. There's a cafe in this hall as well, Heskin Hall. It's quite an old building, probably could do with a bit of repair, so hopefully some of the funds raised today will cover them costs. So here we have another Volvo 144 from 1974, which is a later one than my father had, with the black plastic grille. Beautiful. Same wheels. Lovely car then. Built to last, and that just proves it, doesn't it? 1974 still looks like it was built yesterday. Really good, solid condition. Probably has had a bit of restoration, but haven't they all? It's really nice. Sounds sweet as a die as well. Sweet as a nut. So that was the trip to Heskin Hall. Met quite a few new people. Have a chat. Oh, here's another Volvo. Blooming heck, like my dad used to have. 144 estate on a J plate. Dark blue. 145 actually that. So yeah, that's the end of that. So I'll head back now and give the car a wash off underneath and put it away. Well, that was eventful on the exit. A chap in a big Mercedes pulled out in another car and whacked the front end off, and then decided he was just reversing back straight into my car. Fortunately, there was no damage done, otherwise I'd have been right annoyed. But hey ho, these things happen. Everybody's safe, nobody's injured, it's only metal, but a bit of a shock to the end of the meeting, so I'll have a proper investigation, but there's no damage at all, luckily. So right, I'll log off for now and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.